What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles daily live stream every single weekday here at 5:45 p.m. right after ATB. I see chat going crazy. A lot of people talking about crypto face, and a lot of people, guys. I told you that it looked like we were gonna correct, and look what we got. We got a little correction. CandleMafia knows we know what we're doing over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not just drawing random lines on the chart. We know what we're looking at. We know what to expect. And we're cashing out whether the price is going up or going down. Thank you so much for all of you tuning in tonight. Before we get started, just a couple things to get out of the way. Tonight is actually going to be a pretty short stream for two reasons. Number one, I got to catch a plane. Number two, they are actually doing some work on our internet here at BitBoy Crypto. So I am being forced off early because of that as well. It actually does work out though, because I do have to get to the airport. But thank you all for being here. We have another amazing show. We're going to be talking about this Bitcoin dip, right? As we expected it to, it actually took a little longer than I thought. There was a point where I was just kind of like, I mean, I know we're bullish, but like, are we possibly so bullish that we're not going to get this pullback? I knew it was a very low chance, but I started to like second guess myself for a second, but it wound up playing out. So, Yeah, so that worked out really good, guys. We're going to check out the dip. We might not get a chance to get to all of the altcoins today, so I'm going to just run through our Bitcoin analysis. We'll check some of the big alts, and then we will chat. I don't think we're going to spin the wheel either because they are actually waiting for me to just kind of get this stream going while they're waiting to get to work on the internet. So, yeah, we're gonna skip the wheel tonight. We're gonna skip the alts tonight. I'm very, very sorry. And then also tomorrow and Monday, I am going to be out of town. As I said, I have to catch a plane. I'm going to Florida. So I am not going to be in the studio tomorrow or Monday, but I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I think what I'm going to do, maybe I'll try to go live. I don't know if that's going to wind up working out, but what I will do is I will be uploading, quick pre-recorded market updates. I'm going to record them on my laptop, so I apologize for the production value. But I'm going to get on there and give you guys a quick market update, a little pre-record. Maybe I'll do one in the morning. I'll drop one at night. I'll keep you guys updated with some good TA and let you guys know what I'm thinking. I'm not going to leave you hanging, and I will be active in the Discord as I will have my phone on me. So I will be in contact with you guys, and I will still be making content. It just won't be typically in this beautiful studio as you guys are used to seeing. But we're going to get the info out. I'm not going to leave the Mafia hanging. But let's just check in with chat real quick before we get into the analysis here. Crypto Anon, what is going on? Welcome back, man. Cody, what's going on? He says, Frankie, candle emoji, candle emoji, candle emoji, candle emoji. Alaskan BTC, what's going on? Chuck Epic, what's up? Scared. Epic, I see you. Says, Frankie, Faden, scare the heck out of me. Every time. Yes, Epic. I'm sorry. I did not mean to scare you. Wick, what's going on? Mr. A, or as we call him, Al, what is going on? So happy to see you here. Matt, Crypto Billy, what is going on? He said, Frankie called it. We all called it, man. CandleMafia, we are on point. But yes, we did. Thank you for that. We did call that, and we are reaping the benefits of that right now. Captain, what is going on? She says, love you, Frankie. Love you, Captain. Guys, shout out to our wonderful mods. We got the best mods in the game. They help me out so much. So shout out to Captain Kirk. Shout out to Tyler Durden. And especially shout out to Tony D. So shout out to all the mods. Crypto Sasquatch, what's going on? Byron, what's going on? Byron. Bubba's, what's going on? It's all good, Frankie. What's up, Bubba's? Happy to see you. Big Sivad, what's going on? Dido, what's up? What's up, brother? Have you selected the winner for the Miami giveaway? Yes, we have. We have selected the winner. I am in contact with him somewhat through the YouTube comments, but I think he's getting in touch with you, Tyler. So if you can get me his email or however he wants me to contact him so I can get him the tickets, that would be great. You're the man, Tyler. I appreciate you. David Recon, what's up? Yoda, James, Chuck, Jesse, Peter, Javit the Barber, Hudo, and G. What is going on? Thank you all for being here. I love each and every single one of you. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Like I said, we got a little bit of a short stream here, so let's just jump right into the charts and see what's going on with this Bitcoin dip. All right, guys, so here we go. We're live on the screen. You guys can see my chart here. I will remember that I am, just in this little box right here, and I will definitely try to keep Market Cipher B visible for you guys. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and see. All right, let's go ahead and I actually do want to bring this up. If you guys watched the BitBoy Crypto morning stream, you will know that we took a look at the 3-week time frame because we are getting a VWAP crossover on the 3-week, bleeding from the weekly into the 2-week and now into the 3-week. It is looking pretty good, guys. This is making me feel pretty good long term, right? 2-week. VWAP crossover, green dot looking good. Weekly, obviously, we had the green dot a while ago. We have the VWAP up above the zero line with the money flow starting to come up, starting to look a little better than it has been in the past. But overall, the weekly is kind of sketchy. Like, I have trust issues with this weekly chart. Could it turn around? Yeah, totally possible. But I do have trust issues because overall, it kind of looks bad. But for the most part, things are looking pretty good. And then let's just take a look. The 3-day money flow crossover looking pretty good. This 4-day Money flow coming up pretty nicely here, looking like it wants to get pretty close to that zero line and cross over, and that would be a bullish sign. Let's go over to the daily here. Let's not forget that we are starting to form a bearish flag here. Typically, these break out to the downside. Doesn't mean it has to break out to the downside, right? Hopefully, we don't see that, because it's probably, if we do see this thing break out to the downside, that would be not too good for Bitcoin, but we're all the way at the top of it, so let's not worry too much. We can see it go the other way, but just worth noting on the chart. And speaking of bear flags, right, I recorded a new video today, and we go over a few different continuation patterns and how you can trade them to get into some juicy trades. So keep an eye out for that video. It will be up tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, daily money flow starting to curve down. Not too worrying, being that most likely we will see the money flow come down. And then once this VWAP comes up and crosses over the zero line, it will most likely bring this wave back up. That's kind of something we can see. That's what I am expecting at this point right now. But yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in. Let's go to the 1 hour here. Now, let's resize the chart. There we go, guys. We got it. We got our little dump we've been waiting for, currently down, 3.9%, right? I do just want to point this out. Let's go down to a lower time frame so we can see a little better. Guys, before price came all the way down here, it wicked right down to our support line perfectly. We had this line here. We wicked down, kissed it on the actual dot, like literally to the pixel. This thing perfectly kissed that line. And there you go. There's a little scalp. Scalp for you guys. Kind of an unorthodox way to trade. This was just kind of weird. What happened was we crashed down, and as I was trying to catch a scalp long off of this level, my internet just froze. Like I said, we have been doing work on the internet here at the building, and it just quick wick down, and my computer froze, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm refreshing the page. It won't reload. My internet disconnected. I had to reconnect to the Wi-Fi, and I totally missed the move. But we started trending downwards like this. I saw we popped out of this resistance for a little bit, came down and retested the let me just move this for a second. Retested the resistance as support, and I caught that little scalp right there for 0.7%. But leverage adds a lot of power to that. And then typically when you see wicks come down like this, like a big old wick, and it comes and touches a level like this, a lot of times what you see is price will fill that wick, right? So we wicked down, came back up, and then came all the way back over here. But I was pretty confident that we were going to continue coming down, right, to fill this wick down here. And then we wound up actually coming down, retesting this support as resistance, came down even further, and now we are basically just hanging out over here. So just a little update on my little debacle this morning. Would have loved to catch this move, but the internet literally never goes out on me. Like, I've never had that happen at the office. Usually the office has really good internet, and that 1 minute candle right there is that's when my internet decided to go out. But hey, I made up for it a little bit on this weird scalp. But yeah, just having fun. I know you guys want to I know you guys want to talk about CryptoFace. I know he was pretty deep in the red. What he was down for, like, I think 100 and something K, 100 and something $1,000, which I think is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just a drop in the bucket for CryptoFace. If I took a loss like that, I'd be in pretty bad shape. But I think that is, in the grand scheme of things, a drop in the bucket for CryptoFace. But guys, you win some, you lose some, right? And that's important too. That's why I like that CryptoFace showed that, right? Because CryptoFace is a very, 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 very good trader. You win some and you lose some. It doesn't matter. You could be as good of a trader as you want. You're not. Doesn't mean you're going to automatically win all of your trades, right? It's part of the game. That's why I think a lot of people get discouraged from trading, is they get wrecked really bad one time and they get a little shy and they don't want to trade anymore. But you win some and you lose some, right? That's just the way it goes. Even amazing traders, someone like CryptoFace, like, he loses sometimes. It's not a big deal. It's like, I mean, losing 100K, like I said, to me would be a pretty big deal. I don't know how big of a deal it is to him. Maybe it is. I wouldn't think it is. If I have to be honest, I don't think it is. But but yeah, like you know, it happens. Sometimes you lose trades, or sometimes you're deep in the red. I don't know if he actually lost the money or he's just down. I don't know if he got stopped out or if he cut his losses. I don't know exactly what went down. Epic, guys, I should mention this. Epic actually does win all of his trades, but he's an exception. He's part of something called the CandleMafia. I don't know. There's some kind of cult over there. They win all their trades. No, I'm kidding, guys. I lose trades. I lose trades. I say this all the time. Like I lose trades. Everybody loses trades. Nobody wins all their trades. If someone says I win every single trade that I make, they're lying to you. They are lying. There's no chance that they are not lying. So that's why I like that, someone like CryptoFace out there with such a big audience and just being so well known as a great trader was willing to share that loss with people, because I think it puts a lot of things in perspective. Like everybody loses trades. It's no big deal. So shout out to CryptoFace for being a real one. But yeah. 100 likes at 16 minutes. Let's go, guys. Yeah, we got to run those likes up quick because we got a short stream today. But yeah, I did just want to touch on that. People were asking about it in the Discord. Yeah, people lose trades. That's what happens. CryptoFace is one of the best traders out, right? So, everybody loses. It's fine. I'm sure he's not going to quit trading. Just wanted to bring that up. I lose trades too. You guys will see. I'll bring up losing trades when I'm in one. I have no problem showing you guys losing trades as well as winning trades. I'm not going to sit here and try to act like I win all my trades. This is not true. But he took profit off that trade the last couple of days. Then it went down. Yeah. So he's a good trader. There you go. He already pulled some profit. So he's still positive 65K. Okay. Yeah. So I guess, I don't know. I didn't have a chance to, I saw he was live this morning. I didn't have a chance to jump in there. I don't know the exact situation. Someone in the office told me he was down like 100K or something. But apparently he pulled profit. Jonathan says that he is still 65K in profit. So I don't know. Tony says, if you made any trade and took profits, post your success in chat. Frank may read it back in a future video if he doesn't see it. Yes, absolutely. We screenshot all of the wins, right? At Twitter DMs, whether it's a chat in, on the live streams, we do screenshot them and I get them all. So we're probably gonna make it more of a regular part of the stream where at a certain point in the stream, we will just shout out all of our winners, people who are out there crushing trades. And feel free to share your losses too. Show me your setups. I'll try to let you know maybe what you would have seen wrong. Maybe you did everything right. And sometimes everything is right. You do everything right. And the price just, the pattern or whatever strategy you're using gets invalidated and it just goes the wrong way. So, I think it's important to realize that, sometimes price just does what it wants, even if everything looks great. So, let's see. CryptoFace did it to prove to people he was real and using real money. Yeah, I can't stand. Listen, I'm sure there's sketchy people out there using the testnet, right? Paper trading on their accounts saying it's real. But listen, as long as the whole site is visible on their screen, granted, I guess you could edit it out somehow if you were really trying to scam people that much. Guys, Femex at least, I'm not 100% sure about Bybet, but Femex, if you open up a testnet account on Femex, it says Femex and then testnet in big green letters. So you could see if it's, CryptoFace is using real money. I can assure you that. If anybody's out there using fake money, it's not CryptoFace. Trust me, CryptoFace has got it. So, but yeah, you would be able to tell if it's the testnet. If they're using a live screen, right? If they're showing you that, if you look here, this says Femex. On the testnet, it says Femex testnet. So, Oh, guys, actually, speaking of bearish or continuation patterns, the video that we were shooting today, here's a little bear pennant, which is typically a bearish continuation pattern where price comes down, consolidates for a little bit, right? And then continues down, right? And it looks like it is, at least right now, playing out in that exact fashion. So perfect example on current price action. But yeah, Femex testnet says testnet. It has a big green box here. It says testnet. So you would know, this is a real, look, see, it lights up. This is real. This is real Femex. This is real Femex, real money. So if you see testnet, then they're not using real money. But I could assure you CryptoFace is using real money. I think it's so funny when people are like, it's not real money. I'm like, whatever, people, whatever. But yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit more here. Now, So this is, as you guys know, these were the levels we were watching. We got the bounce off of our first level at 46K. We also are now coming down to our next level at about 45,450. We didn't come down and touch it exactly. All right, let's come down. We didn't come down to touch it exactly, but we're on our way down there. Maybe we will come and touch the line exactly. And then our last area of support that we are looking at, or our next area of support, is going to be in this range. I would say between 45K, right, which is, this box is not at 45K. I would say between 45K and then right here is about 44.7, 44.6. Just the general range where I think we could get a good bounce. So if we crack this resistance, start looking at 45K, start looking at 44 if we start making it down to the top of this ascending triangle. So these are kind of the support levels. We hit every single one. Boom. Perfect call right here. Wicked right down to that level. Boom, smashed through it, came right down to our next level. And then our next level, I'll just go ahead and I'll put it at 45. Let's try to get it as close as possible. Boom. So I would watch 45K as the next level. And then underneath that, you got this range between 44.6 and or 44.7-ish. And, the bottom of this is 44.2. So look for, this was acting as strong resistance, right? So we should see this flip into strong support if we get down there. I would be looking for some serious long positions down here, hoping that we bounce and rip back up for a healthy correction. If we come all the way down here, I would consider that a healthy correction before moving up to higher prices. So we needed this pullback. As I said, we were expecting it. I was waiting for it. Like I said, I started second guessing myself. I'm like, maybe we are just going to go up forever. But obviously it did play out that the TA came through and we got exactly what we expected. So definitely watch those levels. Again, 45K and then 44.7 are our next two levels to watch for bounces. And then if we get down to 44.7, I would seriously start thinking about that being close to the bottom, right? If we don't turn around right here. All right, pros, paper trade all the time. Yeah, I mean, XRP Shillbilly. Yeah, I mean, I'll go on the test net once in a while if I want to test a strategy or something. I mean, there's nothing wrong with paper trading. There's something wrong with going on the internet and having hundreds of people or thousands of people following you and then using a test net and telling them it's real. That is wrong. But nothing wrong with paper trading. Paper trade your heart to your heart's desire, please. If we go to 44K, we'll make a Bart Simpson. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We've gotten a lot of these Bart Simpson patterns coming in lately. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking for Bitcoin, essentially. So 45K, 44.7. These are the next levels we're looking for. And then let's go ahead and check out Ethereum. Now, this was kind of my thoughts for ETH, right? This is the 15-minute. Let's go to the... everything kind of looks the same, right? You got the red dot on the momentum wave on the daily, money flow starting to come down, VWAP below the zero line. All that stuff kind of looks the same for Ethereum as it does on Bitcoin. But let's just zoom in a little bit here so we can see what we're dealing with. So we lost this level here at about 33.40, and we are now working our way down. We had a support level here. We crashed right through it. Let's go down to a lower time frame so we can, yeah. So we crashed right through this support line, came up, tested the support as resistance, tested it as resistance again, tested again, and now we are coming down. So I think we might have some more room to come down here. Now, if you come over and let's look at the 1 hour, right? 1 hour just came into the red, not just, but a few hours ago, came into the red with the money flow. These are typically can bring you down a decent amount, right? This last one brought you down a bit. So, at 1 hour money flow crossover into the red is really, could bring you down a lot, right? It already did bring us down a decent amount. I think it could bring us down a little more here as we are finding resistance on this level right here at about 3,300. So definitely keeping an eye on that. And then also on Bitcoin, coming back to Bitcoin, right? 1 hour money flow in the red, right? Got that green dot on the 1 hour. Maybe we come up and test this level as resistance again before coming lower, or maybe we shoot up. But let's see, what is it? I think the 90-minute just crossed over. Yeah, the 90-minute just crossed over into the red. We did come down a decent bit here, so gonna have to keep our eyes on these levels. Was 45 for the bottom, or are we gonna come down lower to 45 or 44.7? We're gonna have to wait and see. We are early in this 90-minute crossover, and we are pretty early on this 1 hour crossover as well. I mean, obviously not as early as the 90-minute, but, you know, this could come up a little bit and just kind of extend. We could be in the red for, you know, a day or two here, maybe a little longer, maybe a little shorter. I would say probably maybe a little longer. But I do think we might have a little more room to come down. But, you know, so far going exactly as we expected. I hope you guys were able to get into some trades. Sorry, just noticed others have asked too. I'm late, start over. Michael, you're funny. A few questions about, so yeah, you guys want to know about the gap, right? So I'll be 100% honest with you. This is just something that I've noticed noticed over my years of just staring at the charts. It's you know, you typically, it's kind of hard to explain, right? There's no real, maybe there is, and I'm not aware of it, but there's no real, like reasoning behind me saying that. It's just literally anytime I see this happen where you have a long wick come down to a specific level and snap back up, typically the price fills that gap. Now, now it could be, right? So it's okay. So as you can see right here, right? When you just smash through all resistance and just come up really fast, right? You're not really stair-stepping your way up, right? And adding support and coming up and finding support. You're kind of just rocketing through. So that's another way you could kind of find these moves is you see how there was no resistance here for the most part, right? If you zoom to the 1 minute, there was a little resistance, but we basically just shot up with these huge candles, right? So when you come down, a lot of the times you fill, you fill these gaps. So if you come up really fast, there's really no support or anything because you just blast through the level. So when you come down, once you break that, right? So we blasted through and then we had all this support bouncing around on this area. But once you break that support, you came up so fast, there was, just came up straight with those candles. A lot of times you just free fall down. Yeah, maybe there's someone out there that can explain it a little more in detail. I could try to figure it out and, figure out exactly why that happens and like, the idea behind why that exactly happens. But the basic idea is, at least right here, like there's really not much, we didn't see much resistance coming up. So a lot of times when you break the support, you don't really see a lot of support coming down. So I don't know, maybe that plays into it, but keep an eye out for this on the charts. Typically it does happen a lot. I mean, I actually think we are on Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, there was another area where this happened. Where is it? Yeah, right. Right here, same thing. Right here, same thing. Mega wick down, right? Then you snapped back up, and you're just sitting there, and you came back up, and you held support up here a little bit, but that wick is just standing down there, and then eventually you just come down. I don't remember who I saw say this. Somebody said. It might have been DZ. I don't know where he got it from. I think it was, I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but someone just said where it wicks, it goes. And I started looking out for it, and it plays out more often than not. It really does. So keep an eye out for those long wicks. They get, and see more often that we fill the gaps. I don't know why. I needed my CME gap filled. Went to the dentist. It was done in 30 minutes. Sorry, wish I can give you a more detailed explanation, but keep an eye out because it does play out like that very often. You'll see a mega wick and then eventually you fill it. Let's see. Would you have any idea if you is holding trading support? Still creating support now. FTM, please. Asian markets. Okay. Guys, speaking of market makers slaps it up, guys, go ahead and Will Smith that like button for me, please. 319 people watching. I appreciate you guys for being here. If you're new, welcome to the Frankie Candles live stream where I show you how to trade crypto and make money, whether the price is going up or down. We're not scared of bear markets over here. But go ahead and Will Smith that like button, I guess Will Smith that like button. Our like button is Chris Rock, and you're just going to want to give him that denozo right upside the head. Let's run it up, guys. We are going to have to catch up on the likes because we do have a short stream. But yeah, let's head back to ETH for a second. I guess we kind of covered ETH here. But yeah, so on Ethereum, right? You know, finding resistance on this level. I think we do have room to come down just a little bit more. We're going to have to see. So I would say I think we do have a little more room to come down for a nice, healthy correction. Let's see. Hashtag Will Smith the like. Let's go, Jonathan. Let's go. Where there is a wick, we'll get a candlestick piano, Matty B. We like Matty. We love Matty B. If we get to 39K, it's major reversal to the downside. Yeah, if we get down to 39, yeah, I mean, we'll attack that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I do think we come down a little bit. But I'm not freaking out at all. I mean, like I said, we were expecting this pullback. I was 100% expecting this, and I am expecting it to hopefully come down to the top of that ascending triangle. That support zone is coming in at about 44.7. So that's kind of the level I have my eyes on. So yeah. Yeah, epic. Yeah, Matty, we love Matty B. Matty B's content is very, very good. Let's see. Great calls. TA is out of this world. Semper Fi, brother man. Adam, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Adam Cox, I appreciate you. When you gotta go, need a reminder, Frankie Bubbas. I'm gonna try to hop off around 6:45, 7-ish. Probably closer to 6:45. I would appreciate a reminder. Thank you for that, Bubbas. Let's see. Instead of pumping in a little at a time, like Duquan has been doing the bridge. Let's see. What levels do you think do you have for ETH? Okay, let's take a look. My next level here is coming in right here at about 3,200. You know, I think you could see support there again. Kind of right. You have no wick here, and you know I don't want to really preach this too much because I don't you know it's not really legitimate TA, but you do see that we have these big moves up, right? We didn't see much resistance on the way up, so if we break this level, there is a chance that we won't see much support on the way down. Sometimes that happens. So 32 is the next level that I'm watching. Let's see. April Fool's pump. Oh, baby. Watch out for the bull traps on April Fool's. Or maybe this is the early April Fool's joke. It's a bear trap. Yikes. But yeah, I would say 3,200 is my next major level for ETH. Now let's just go ahead and look at some of these alts. Taking a look at ADA. Holding up pretty good, right? Still above $1, $1.15, excuse me. Our little arrow got invalidated here, right? Not going to happen. I'm actually going to get rid of this. I'm ashamed of these horrible arrows. But yeah. Yeah, ADA holding up nicely. We are holding this support here at about $1.12, right? We didn't come down all the way to it, but we are still above. So nice. That is the next level of support. And then if we break there, I would say around $1.08 is that next level of support. And that would bring us down another 6% from here. So definitely possible. I wouldn't be shocked if we came down to this level, depending on what Bitcoin does, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take a look at XRP. Support can be new low. I'm in one with heavy leverage. Let's look at Gala. Let's 30-minute warning. Thank you, Jonathan. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. We're going to take a look at the lower time frames, right, guys? Because let me just turn this off. All right. Yeah, if we're going to take a look at the lower time frames because not much is going to be happening on the right. Dailies kind of look very similar to how they have been. So we're gonna take a look at the lower time frames here. Let's take a look at the hourly, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I mean, what are we down now at this point from this dump? 10%. I mean, I think you could make it down to this level at about 13.5% down. I think you could come down to this level depending on what Bitcoin does. But this next support level right here at about 75 cents, I think that would act as pretty strong support. As you can see, acted as pretty good support and resistance in the past as we played around on this line here. So that's my next level for XRP. Yeah, I would say 75 cents is our next strong level of support. But we'll see if we get down there. It really, really depends on what Bitcoin does. Let's see. Capitulation stream. Let's go. XRP had a crazy dip. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, that pattern played out pretty well. Let me just get rid of these lines. These are just irrelevant at this point. But yeah, I would watch the 75-cent level. I think we could, looking like you're starting to form somewhat of a bear pennant here as well. If we come down to the 24-minute, maybe, it's kind of weird, kind of like a bear flag-ish type looking thing. But yeah, I think there is a chance that we could come down to the 75-cent level. So keep an eye on that for XRP. But, you know, on the longer time frames, XRP is still looking good. Money flow in the green, right? Like what goes up must come down. We have to go down before we can go up higher, right? So definitely watch this fib level here at about 75 cents. But yeah, and who knows? Maybe we get an XRP lawsuit settlement and then this takes us out of the dip and we rip to the moon. I'm kidding. I don't think that will happen, but it would be nice. Let's see. It just took the last of my ETH. Shorted 8 of this morning and doubled my money. Thanks for the great info. Frankie, Christine, let's go. I got my stack of 10K in the safe. So I can't throw the money for you, but congratulations to you, Christine. Nice job doubling your money there on that trade. End case would a line on the chart look like XRP? If John, this is what happens. This is what happens if XRP wins the lawsuit. This is what XRP does, right? Where's my thing here? Where is my, oh, here it is. Boom, boom. This is XRP after the lawsuit. There it is. Guys, sneak preview, current, future XRP chart. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying that. Maybe we leave it there for fun. Who knows? Maybe we'll nail it. I just drew this line randomly. What is it at? $11? I mean, hey, maybe we leave it there. I'm leaving it there, guys. I'm leaving it there. It might happen all the way over here, but we're keeping that line there. Maybe we'll just randomly guess right. Let's see. Has anybody discussed how Putin closing down the gas line? EU doesn't pay in ruble. No, we have not. What's up, Frankie? Looney, what's going on? Welcome back, Lost Profit. Love the value you bring us on the daily, dude. Lost Profit, I got you anytime. I'm not expecting a settlement in the Ripple case before the summer. Yeah, there's nothing really that's making me expect it anytime very, very soon. 589 is not a meme. Let's go, XRP Shillbilly. Didn't appreciate hearing XRP Larson donating millions of green peas for BTC. Even if there was a case win, it'd be in a month or two before it kicked in. Good, yeah. Just straight up, no chops at all. Yeah, just one giant daily candle straight to $11.44. I'm kidding, guys. This is a joke. I'm not saying this is going to happen. It would be nice, though. I would be pretty well off if that happened. Let's see. Any opinion on the corporate money leveraging there? BTC long and short. 589 is part. Thanks, Frankie. No problem, John. Frankie, how about Rune? Yeah, guys, you know what? Let's just jump into the alts here. Let's take a look at Rune. Like I said, we got to get out of here pretty soon. Coming up to a golden pocket for Rune. Will the golden pocket stop Rune? I have to be honest, I don't know. Rune does not stop for anybody. It doesn't care what you think. It doesn't care what the chart. Well, I guess the chart. It doesn't care what the rest of the market is doing. Rune is just going up. It's unstoppable, unbelievable. But you are at a golden pocket here. You came up. You actually just broke below it here. So, you know, maybe you find support. I would say, you know, maybe you find a little support right here, roughly, you know, in this area. This is at about $10.65, right? And then you have this Fibonacci level coming in at about $10.13. So you got that level right underneath. If you wind up breaking this level, but I think you will find some support here. But Rune is hard to predict. Let's check the longer time frames and see what it's looking like. Yeah, money flow. I mean, it's looking like the same that it has been looking like for the most part. But as you guys can see, this was our line for Rune. We kind of thought it would reject off of here and then break out, but it just went right up. It hit our exact price target but didn't do, it just went straight up. So let's get rid of that. We love our random lines. They're fun. But yeah, I would say watch this level at 1065, right? And then watch this Fibonacci level down here at about $10.15, $10.15, I'd call it. But looking really good. I'm going to actually go through these coins pretty quickly here because I want to cover a decent amount of stuff before I have to hop off. But yeah, I mean, still looking good on the daily. I mean, we can come down to the 15-minute, take a look at what we got going on, right? Like I said, you're losing the golden pocket here. I mean, hey, this isn't a great example of it, but where it wicks, it goes, right? It looks like it's playing out again right there. So on Rune. So, but you are losing the golden pocket, right? Yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, I'm not saying it's a legitimate TA. Like I said, I don't have a better explanation of why this happens other than it just plays out every time I see it. But imagine if you saw this panic wick, right? And you were able to long this panic wick down here, and then you rode the long up to here. But because you see the wick down here, you're thinking it's probably going to fill that, so you just short the top of here. You could have rode the short down. Just having fun here, guys. Like I said, you know, I'm going to look into see why this actually happens. But yeah, I mean, Rune looking good. You're losing the golden pocket, but you have this level down here at 1065, and then or 1064, I guess. I would say 1065, split the difference. And then you have this level here at about 1015 if you break that level here. So there's Rune for you. Let's see, D Petty Crypto, what's going on, man? XRP, Gala. Let's take a look at Gala. Oh, wait, what is this Bart Simpson's prediction I missed? Someone share. So I saw something on TikTok about, I think it was the Oscars. It was like someone made a joke about someone being bald, and then it was like so dead on. But I know I saw a video that debunked all of the Simpsons predictions. Like, they are creepy. But I actually seen a video that debunked all of them. So very interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fake fan art, right? They made like a fan made the animation. It looks like the real one, but it's not. But I don't know if they're talking about that. But we were talking about Bart Simpson patterns. Let me pull it up here on Bitcoin before we take a look at Gala here. So this is the Bart Simpson pattern, where you just kind of, you got his head, and then you got his hair, right? And then the rest of his head, right? So you'd have an ear here, and an ear here, an eye here, an eye here, right? Some eyebrows. I mean, hey guys, not a bad, we'll throw a nose on there. Hey guys, I'm artistic, guys. I'm artistic. Look at this. Look at this. You guys didn't know I could draw, did you? You didn't know. You didn't know. This is one of my many hidden talents. One of my many hidden talents. So there you go. There's your Bart Simpson pattern. Doesn't look like Bart Simpson, but that's what they're talking about with the Bart Simpson pattern. So yeah, very low-key proud of this drawing, guys. Low-key proud. But yeah, that's what they're talking about with the Bart Simpson pattern. I think that's what they were talking about. But yeah, typically this is, you know, we saw a couple of these recently. Yeah, you got another one right here, right? You came up, boom. And then another one right here, boom, bang, a little bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, bong, bing, 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 bong, and then you come down. So yeah, that's what they're talking about with the Bart Simpson patterns. I don't know about the prediction that you guys are talking about. That's something different, maybe. But yeah, there you go. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Gala, or Gala, as some people say. What do you guys say, Gala or Gala, or Gala, Gala or Gala? Do you guys say Aaron or Aaron? I say Aaron. But now I say Aaron because I'm in the South, and apparently they say Aaron like Aaron, and I have to force myself to say Aaron so people don't feel like I'm mispronouncing their name. All right, let's see. Gala or Gala. Let's take a look here. Let me just get rid of this line. Yeah, we'll keep it. All right. Coming on over to the daily. Let's resize here. Hey, maybe we see it happen. Maybe we see it happen. We'll leave it. But yeah, daily looking pretty good, as looking normal, like how it has been looking in the past. Excuse me. Now for Gala, I would say, get rid of this line. I would say, you know, you are finding support here, as you do have support, right? If you break this level, I'd be watching this level here at about 23 cents. in my opinion, I think, that's probably, I think you hold that level if I'm being honest. Not to say you can't break it, but 15% correction. If you do break that, right, maybe you find support on this trend line here. But my next level I have is 21 cents. So it's really going to be dependent on how bad Bitcoin dumps. But I'd watch this level here at about 23 cents for Gala. All right, let's see. Aaron, you say Aaron. Wow, interesting. It's Aaron, Gala. Okay. It's not Gala. That's what Epic says. Yeah, I say Gala. I say Gala, not Gala. Yeah, it's Gala. Gale? Oh, do you say Gale? Oh, let's look at Gale. Leverage is a legal drug. Tony D, I've got 6-figure education in crypto. Ooh, Epic. Hey, hopefully that 6-figure education can make you a 7-figure ROI. And definitely possible in crypto. I've met a lot of people who have retired early just due to crypto. So you're in the right space, right? You're in the right space. Look like dude from Hey Arnold. Yeah. According NFT coming to XRP soon. Leverage is my addiction. Clipped. Oh, God. Oh, you clipped the Bart Simpson. Let's get it. D. Petty says, isn't that a Jason Casper thing? The Bart Simpson pattern? No, I don't think so. I mean, he probably talks about it a lot. But I think Bart Simpson pattern's like a classic. I think it's like a classic thing. Bart Simpson pattern. That's like a well-known thing, I think. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm sure Jason talks about it a lot as he does amazing TA. But FTM, Sol, okay, Sol, we got it. 4-figure right here. Let's go. All right, let's check out FTM and Sol. All right. FTM. Let's look at the Bitfinex chart. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, FTM, right? As I was talking about patterns, right? You break out, you retest the resistance as support. Typically, this is where you would want to enter your long. I'd be careful entering a trade here, just because of that we're correcting. So there's a possibility that you break back in. But let's look at the longer time frames here. Longer time frames. Let's see. Yeah, money flow crossing over into the green on the daily. Just getting that money flow crossover now. I will say this, guys. I will say this. Now, depending on how you draw this line, right, you could draw it like this, right, to these highs, right, and you can consider these fake outs, right? You bounced here, you bounced here, you bounced here, you bounced here, you bounced here. Yeah, now we are correcting, so chances are, you might come down a little bit here, but I would say, not financial advice, for FTM, you haven't broken out of this long-term downtrend here yet. Or, if you have broken out, you're just starting to break out, right? So let's just go back to where we were. Okay, yeah. So you are just starting to break out. So maybe not a bad time for me to get into FTM, because I'm not advising you guys to buy anything, as I never do. But the fact that you have not, you're still under this trend line for the most part, just barely breaking out, could mean that, and that daily money flow crossover just happening could be, a decent entry for FTM. Not financial advice. I'm talking about what I'm going to do. Frankie, tell ETH to drop more so I can set that juicy long. Let's go, Matt. I'm hoping for the same thing. Let's see. XRP Showbilly says Dolores. Yes, I told Jason when he was on our stream, I was watching some of his streams, and I love when he brings up Dolores from the diner, the skinny lady that smokes too many cigarettes. Go get Jimmy another coffee. I love when he does that, because I'm from New York, and I know a lot of Doloreses, the skinny girls that smoke all the cigarettes and talk like this. I know quite a few of those. So it is a real thing. But yeah, let's see. Since been set up, I've been a bit busy, but I'm definitely will be. Okay. Let's see. How you retire early. Listen to dudes wearing funny hats, talking TA and about Bart Simpson and random ASMR. Pretty simple. Bubbas, you got the right idea. Cosmos short on the daily. Let's take a look at it. But for FTM, right, looking good on the daily for the most part. And then let's just come down to some lower time frames here. Yeah, hourly just crossing into the red. So you want to be careful. You want to be careful with your long, I would say, for now, but just watch it. But yeah, let's check. Let's look at the 90-minute. Yeah, 90-minute. Looking like it wants to cross. Let's check the 15-minute. Yeah, looking like it wants to cross. So yeah, I would look out for some more downside, a little more downside for FTM. Obviously, depending on what the rest of the market is doing, obviously, but yeah. I would say it definitely looks good on the longer time frames. If you're looking to accumulate FTM, I would watch the longer time frames. I don't have time. I don't want to waste any time like zooming in to get this trend line perfect. But draw your trend lines, get them as accurate as you can, and then wait to see if you're going to get a breakout here or if you break back in. If you break back into the bottom of this, below this resistance, and close to this line right here at about $1.25, that's where I would be looking to accumulate. What happened if you accumulated right here? It would have been a perfect entry, right? What happens if you accumulated right here? It would have been a great entry, especially if we come higher. So if you come back down to this green line, this is where I'm looking to buy FTM. Just saying. Tony D says, when retire? Hopefully early for us crypto people. When Frankie hat for sale, when Frankie name on office, when super chat, when meetup in Ireland. John Connor, love the wins. Frankie hat coming soon, guys. Hey, do y'all like my new hat though? Do you like my new hat? Check that out. We got candles on the new dad hat for Frankie Candles. This is not my merch, but this is actually a little early birthday present from Mrs. Candles. She did a nice thing for me. She's doing 30 days for your 30th birthday. So I get to open a little gift for the next 30 days. And this was one of them. So shout out to Mrs. Candles. I love you so much. But yeah, very cool. We got candles on the hat, guys. But we're going to hopefully soon we will have some kind of merch, whether it's, samples or temporary, even if it's something I have made. I'll be wearing it and then maybe we'll give some away. But name on the building at 100K followers or 100K subscribers. So let's run it up, guys. Let's run it up to 100K so we could get the CandleMafia up on the building here at BitBoy Crypto. That would be absolutely lit. I can't wait for the day that I get to stand outside the building, take a picture of our name on the building and share it in the Discord and show it off on the stream so we can all celebrate. If we hit 100K or when we hit 100K, and when we get our name on the building, it is going to be a celebration stream. We might not even do any TA. I'll just stand up here and dance the whole time. But okay, 10-minute warning. Thank you, John Connor. I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and take a look at Solana. I know you guys wanted to see Solana. We'll run through two or three more coins before we get out of here. Now for Solana, right? Now, just to compare here, guys, if you draw your trend line on Solana, right? We'd probably draw it here. Yeah, we'll draw it right here. Boom. Right. So you're getting rejected here. You fake out here, come back in. You fake out here, come back in. Right. Rejection. But you've broken out. Right. So not as good of an entry for Solana. Whereas for FTM, you're really just right here. Right. And if you came down back to your support line on FTM, that would be a great entry. So I just want to point that out. I try to show you guys where might be good entries for altcoins. So for Solana, right, you've broken out a decent amount already. So not as good of an entry on Solana, whereas FTM is all the way down here still. So just something to think about. But daily, money flow in the green, right? VWAP above the 0 line, 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, hey, Solana's holding up pretty good, I will say, right? Yeah, actually not too bad. 100, okay. 124, there you go. We did not see this happen, right? So we'll get rid of that. But yeah, just stair-stepping its way up, right? Stair-stepping its way up, kind of holding support right here. Whoops. Kind of holding, yeah, you're holding your support right here. Boom, boom, breakout. Now you're testing as support. So we'll see what happens. Solana holding up very, very well. That's nice to see. Yeah, down 4% from that top. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, levels underneath us, right? You got $119, you got $114. So I'd be watching these levels in case we see a, more of a sell-off come in. These are some levels I'm watching. And then all the way down here, you have $105, some support there. So, 3% dip down to this level. Then you got 7%, and then you got 15%. So I'd watch these three levels right here for Solana. I know some people pronounce it Solano. I think CryptoFace says Solano, which makes me think I'm saying it wrong. Colorado Crypto, what is going on, my man? Let's see. Thanks for all you do, Frankie. CandleMafia is the best part of the Bit Squad. Hey, Curtis, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you saying that. GMT will not stop. Do you think it will stop ripping? I know it will stop ripping, and I'll tell you why. And it's because nothing goes up forever, even though sometimes it feels like it's going to go up forever. But yeah, it is on an absolute tear. This thing will not stop. From this bottom here, you're up about 252%. And from here to all the way over here is 6 days. Let's just repull it. From the bottom here, you're up 233-ish%, a little more in the last 3 days, almost 4 days. That's insane. Now, where do I see a pullback coming? Gonna be hard to tell. Oh my God, this thing is just nothing but up. Gonna be hard because you're basically in price discovery here. So gonna be hard to know where your price targets are. So yeah, but yeah, kind of hard to see where this thing's gonna pull back. But we can kind of try to figure out where there is some support if you do wind up falling down. I would say you got a nice, you got some support here. And then you got some more support here. So you got $2.16, right? And then you got about $1.78. So I would expect pullbacks to these areas if you do get them. All right, let's see. I can leak Frankie's birthday. I'll just need 100 XRP. You know what? The CandleMafia is so crazy and awesome. I feel like if you put your XRP address in there, please don't do that. I don't want to start doing that. But I bet you they probably get that 100 XRP in there pretty quick to find out my birthday. But please, Tony, don't do that. We don't want to take any money from anybody. But yeah. Let's see. Yo, could you check out Litecoin, please? We'll check out Litecoin just because line. Why did I type in line? Just because we never check out Litecoin. Oh boy. All right. Let's see what Litecoin's doing on the daily. The daily, there it is. Yep, same thing. Money flow in the green. Coming up to resistance. You got resistance here at $145. If you see more of a pullback where some levels, like I said, guys, we're just really covering these pretty quickly today because I do have to get out of here pretty quick. But, yeah, I mean, you got some support right here. Actually, that's probably more. Yeah, so you got some support right here as you are bouncing on this right now. Looks like you might break this, actually. Got the VWAP coming down on the 1 hour. Money flow in the red. But, I would say, boom. You do have some support right here as you wick down right there. $122. And then you have some more support right here at about $116. So these are some levels you can watch for, a further pullback. But we'll have to see what Bitcoin does. It really depends on what Bitcoin does. Frankie Fibbs, what's going on, Shane? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. They do call me Frankie Fibonacci from time to time. Frankie says his birthday on an earlier stream, I believe. Yes, I might have. It's next month. So yeah, it's coming up. It's the big 3-0. But yeah. They say it can go up to $1,000. Interesting. I don't know what I don't know what they're basing that off of, but maybe. Wasn't there a video supposed to be coming out as an alternative to Market Cipher if we don't have it to use? So we were talking about there's Market Cipher replicas or clones or fake Market Ciphers, whatever you want to call them. They're not the same, right? I'm not going to say they're 100% inaccurate bad indicators. but they're not exactly the same. There is a difference between the whatever fake ones or whatever alternatives you're using and the actual market cipher. There are differences. I don't know if we're going to be doing a video on it, but I know there's a lot of the CandleMafia that use the free ones. Maybe they can kind of talk to you about, they can kind of fill you in on what's a little different about it. Sometimes you might get different signals on Market Cipher A or Market Cipher B. But we love CryptoFace on this channel, so I don't want to be pushing anything that could potentially be competing with Market Cipher. It's just, and also, anybody can make, Market Cipher is used by a lot of really good traders. It's been proven, it works. Anybody can go and make an indicator. So I haven't really tested the fake ones. So I don't really want to mention anything that I don't really fully know enough about. Also, but for most of our trading strategies, a lot of the ones that I use Market Cipher for, I do give you an alternative indicator that you can use that is free, whether it's the RSI or the MACD, whatever it is. If I use Market Cipher B, I always try to, at the end of the video, show you free indicators that you can use the same strategy with, and it works almost the same way. So I got your back. If I'm doing a Market Cipher strategy, unless it's specific to Market Cipher, I do show you how to do it, because I find my bullish and bearish divergences with Market Cipher B, right? But you could also find them with the RSI. So I show you how to do it with the RSI as well. So you don't need Market Cipher. Thank you, Bubba's Crypto, for the alarm clock there. I appreciate you. The free one does kind of work, but it's like the Diet Coke of indicators. That's a crazy good way to describe it. Like, does it look like Market Cipher? Yeah. Does it work? Kind of, but it's not exactly the same. That's a great way to just think about it as, I guess they're like diet Market Cipher. But I do recommend the real one. The real one is spot on. Coffee is on. Jimmy Two Shoes, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Let's take a sip of black coffee together. Here we go. Let's get it. All right, guys. I think that is unfortunately all I have time for today. Like I said, I got to catch a flight. I have a bunch of stuff to do right after this before I get on the plane. So, today was a little bit of a short stream. We're not going to spin the wheel. I'm sorry. I apologize. Tomorrow there is I'm going to say there's no stream. Maybe it's a surprise and maybe I hop on, but I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to be or what I'm going to be doing in Florida. So I don't want to say I'm going to be live and then not, and I have to cancel. So no live stream tomorrow, but I will be putting a market update videos, pre-recorded market update videos, so you guys can get, I'll do all the TA, I'll look at some altcoins, I'll look at Bitcoin, do some analysis, and I will upload those. So keep an eye out for those, guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm sorry for the short stream. But with all that being said, guys, we'll spin the wheel. We'll get back to it very, very soon next week. And yeah. Thank you for being here. I love each and every single one of you. Set your stop losses, use good risk management, and remember the levels we talked about today. Keep an eye out for these levels for bounces and potential long positions. I love every single one of you. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out.